Welcome, and we have the car of the day. Let's take a look. There you have it, guys. These are the two front seats. Okay guys, now you have sorted all your covers. You put it in the cushion that it belongs to, and all you have to do, guys, is put the hack rings back into the covers. And the way that we do that, guys, is with the hack ring pliers. In your case, because we have pneumatic tools for all this process, but all you have to do is, I always recommend to have your pocket knife dull, it's not sharp. It's just to make the incisions on the poles right here. We make the incisions about halfway, and then we can get the hack ring right there, and that helps a lot to make a professional finish. You can do it any way you like. This is the recommendation. Now, the other thing, guys, you have to center your covers. In this case, I have the center, and there is a mark in the foam indicating the center. So all we do is put our hack ring there. And we're gonna keep on going with all the covers and all the positions for the hack rings. Is the exact same process. So once we load them all, then we can start to do the final trimming. Some of them will be done in the frame, and other ones like this without the frame, then we load it into the frame. All that process, which is very simple for this particular vehicle. So you see, guys, I have the front. Now I'm gonna do the rear, and it's the same process over and over and over. It becomes boring to a point. There. Then we have one more here. Okay, I'm gonna tell you about the incision. Normally, guys, you will go straight with the hack ring and boom, get it there, right? But I say no, make an incision. Why? When you have an incision like this, it moves. When you pierce it directly into the cover, it's fixed. It won't move no more. It might try it, but it won't happen. And what it does, it creates an auto adjustment of the cover. So whatever position that the cover has to take is gonna adjust by itself. That's the whole purpose. Little details makes a big difference when it comes to installations. And if you center your cover, everything is gonna go smoothly. The second part of the equation is sequence. If you don't follow the right sequence, like right now, your removal, the loading, the trimming, all this process is to make these things easy. If you skip the process and try to do something on a step that is not ideal, then you're gonna struggle doing everything else. Like, for example, once I finish this, I'm gonna trim the lean back. But let's say no, you load this cover first, the cushion, and then you try to do the lean back. Now you have to deal with the cushion already been finished, and then attempt to do the lean back. No, we put the lean back because the cushion is easy to load and easy to trim. So that sequence is what I'm talking about. It makes things more simple and easy. And if you follow the right sequence, things will go smoothly. Otherwise, you're gonna struggle. You're gonna have friction. And you're gonna stress yourself and say, oh, this is impossible. No, it's not. It's just you doing the ground sequence. Just take a look at this one, guys. We already put the hack rings and it's already start to get smooth. Obviously it's gonna need more than that. Normally this is the loading process, but in this case, because we know we can load it into the frame, we want to start to put it over the other side, just like so. And it's almost ready to be loaded into the frame. And this, guys, is the loading process and kind of half trimming. And like I said, the idea is to put the lean backs, then load these ones on it and trim, and this is the easy way to do this. So we're gonna continue with the next one and the next one and the next one, so you can see the whole process. I'm gonna demonstrate later in the next video. The front is no different. The only challenge is the airbag and some moldings in the sides for the cushion, but I'll show you in the video. All right, if you think there is a better way, put it in the comments. I like to know. Okay guys, I'm gonna demonstrate how to trim the rear, which is basically just the pulling of the string in the cushion. The challenge is gonna be hitting the lean backs, the backrest. These sections over here, guys, are too small, and when it comes to the trimming in all the perimeter around these pieces, it was a lot of fit here in these seats, so you have to clean them up. But what I want to show you is the difficulty sometimes when we come to this trimming right here around. So I'm gonna demonstrate in the other piece. So let me put this aside so you can see. So you already load your cover, right? You have it in place. Now I put this so it doesn't make the marks on the vinyl, the frame itself. This is the sequence, guys. So this is the what I believe is the easiest way to trim these rear seats. Now we already put all the cover, we load it. Now it comes the bending. You're gonna have to do some elbow grease here, because it's not gonna give it up that easily. And there is lock already in place. Guys, if you were able to bend it like this, you're gonna be in a better place quicker. Otherwise you're gonna suffer the whole process. So this is the bottom section. This is the first step, then we do the top. Follow this sequence, otherwise you're gonna be in trouble, because if you do the top, then this one is not gonna work because of the way the assembles in the bottom. Now this one with piping make it a little bit more complex. Let's go back to the top, and it's the same process, guys. If you have this one right, it's gonna be very simple. Otherwise you're gonna suffer this trimming. So we're gonna go here, bend it, That's the reason why Germans are so love it when it comes to manufacturing. They don't make it so simple. I mean, they're simple, but if you don't get it right, it becomes complex. Just like that, guys. Let's do the other side. Be mindful about the hammering. It can ruin your material, your finish. And that was it, guys. This is the lean back in the rear. It can get very complex if you don't do it right. If you don't follow the right sequence, this can become a nightmare. I need to clean all this. It's a lot of hair, pet hair. And this is your back, guys. Now keep in mind, guys, also very important, when you make this process, be sure that you pull this lever to the other side. Just the pull to bend the seats. I'm gonna prepare everything so we can do the cushion. So I don't know what happened, guys, and what part of the video things got missing, but there you have it. Here it's fully trimmed now. We need to do some steaming there in that corner. I don't know which part it was missing, guys. Let me accommodate this thing. But basically we just load it, pull the string underneath, get the hack rings in place, and that's basically the whole process. Is nothing complex about it. It's just that it's a little bulky. So if you have questions about the process, I'll check the video, see what is missing, so we can tell you guys how to proceed in the areas that you are not sure. So that's the trimming, guys. I'll continue with the fronts in the next video. Hey guys, now we're gonna be doing the lean back on the front, and yes, you have already your hot cranks in place, the challenge is gonna be the airbag. What is going on with this airbag, guys? The section in the bottom is wider than the top. If you wanna do this right, you have to disconnect the airbag all the way to the harness in the bottom. So I won't go that route. I'm gonna stretch the airbag, not the airbag, the pouch, so I can load it from the top. So we're gonna remove the bolts. There are 210s. Actually, they're nuts. So we can remove our airbag. Both ways is the same amount of work, guys. You can remove the wire if you like. I'm gonna make it go from the top. I'm gonna remove this clip over here, get my airbag out, and again, guys, it's wider over here, so we're gonna try to load it. Well, we wanna attempt to load it like this. It sometimes doesn't let us do it, but we're gonna find our way here to make this happen. Just like so. There you have it. It took me a little while. Now I have to deal with the bolts down here. There is one. We need to pass the other one. You have it, guys. Again, you can go this route, you can go the other one, it doesn't matter. What it matters is that you get it in the pouch. I just show you a different way to do it. That's your airbag. Now let's continue with the trimming process. When you work in this side of the molding, guys, you have to remove the cover, the lever, and a bolt that is right here, and another plastic that is underneath, so you can lose this molding. That's for the cushion, but I just want to take the opportunity now that you are watching this. So let's put our plastic nylon to make this installation more easy at the time of the trimming. Keep in mind, guys, like always, we don't go beyond the airbag. We don't want the nylon to interfere with the deployment. So that's as far as we go there. And we always start with the airbag side because it's the one with the most tension when it comes to get the cover to the other side. Okay guys, this is one side. will cut away for the other side. There you have it. My mat is getting all chewed up. There, guys. We're gonna continue in the floor, guys, so you can see the fully trim of this section. So I'm gonna prepare everything so we can go to that step. But right now, that's as much as we're gonna get here. Let's check the alignment. It's perfect. It's there. Let's do slightly more down here. There it is. So let me get ready for the part two. Okay, let's continue here, and now we have the clip that we need to get through. This is the U clip that we always have in these setups. There you have it. Now we can do the zipper. Once we lock that clip in place, so now we can do the zipper. We have two more tabs right here, guys, small tabs. Part of the back to lock into the U-clip. And now what we do with our zippers, guys, there is a little slit right here that is being left. That's where we're gonna insert our zipper. We don't gonna cut it because it kinda covers the white foam. I'm gonna show you in a minute. This is what I'm talking about. Let me show you here with the camera. So that's the zipper right there. And there's the slit that is leaving. All right, we just stuck it in there. Let's continue. I hope you guys are following up with me on this. Let me get this one in there. And if you have questions, put it in the comments. I want to help you getting this done correctly. Okay, that was our trimming in the back. We have airbag, everything in place, all ready for the cushion. Okay guys, let's load this cushion. Remember that we have our wire for the heater element. Let's load this baby. Be sure that you have your upholstery in the right position, and all the foam that it has to be on the outside is already there, so you don't chew it up. And once it's in alignment, this is a U-clip, but this is the kind, guys, that it goes to raw metal to prevent cutting. That's the system that they use for this. So we have the front. Now we're gonna pull to get the back, and we can connect our wire from the heating element. We can put this one back in place. Let's go there. There you go. Now let's clip the section right here. And we're gonna clip the outer part. If you like to remove this molding, you can do it. This is the only part that is holding it. I try to avoid that section. To me, it's not that relevant. Some of these things in some Toyotas and Hondas, when you remove it, the little tabs breaks, and it's no way to put it back together. So for that reason, I try to omit that step. This might be different, but I don't want to risk it anyways. I prefer to take a different approach. Not all the time I struggle with this. Better is in place. Because it saved me times, guys. That's the reason. So besides, this system is always complex. This rubber, if you don't get it exactly in the right position, it won't hold. And there you have it, guys. All that it is put the mechanicals right there, which I'm gonna do over here, but I won't take much of your time doing it. I'm gonna open these ones you see in previous videos. This is the way we do it. These are bulky. If you make the hole slightly oversized, you are in trouble. there you have it, guys. If you have questions, please put it in the comments, or better ways to do what I did, put it in the comments. We still need to do some steaming, and that will do the trick. Okay guys, that's gonna be the completion, because it got dark, so we don't want to have the last shot, unfortunately, but I'll show you how beautiful these seats are gonna look after the steaming.